Hello guys, welcome to SBM Science. Myself Vikas Mohandamai. Today we are going to study about coronavirus. In December 2019, there was a cluster of pneumonia case in the city of Wuhan in China. Investigation found that the disease was caused by newly discovered coronavirus. The disease was subsequently named COVID-19. This virus is spread within the China and to the rest of the world. On 30 January 2020, the WHO declared that outbreak of a public health emergency of international concern. In this video, we will going to know how coronavirus attack our body and make us sick. The official name COVID-19 and SARS-CoV-2 were issued by WHO on 11th February 2020. CO stand for corona, VI stand for virus, D stand for disease, and 19 stand for 2019, the year in which the outbreak was first identified. How does the COVID-19 spread? Let's assume that if this person have COVID-19, when this person cough, he release 3000 saliva droplet, and when he sneeze, 40,000 saliva droplet are released. The shocking part is that a single saliva droplet can contain as many as 20 lakh coronavirus particle. Now if non-infected person is near this infected person, then there is a maximum chance that he will inhale this droplet and get infected. Either those droplet will land on a surface, and when non-infected person touch the surface by his hand, and later if he touch his eye, nose and mouth, then there is also a maximum chance that he will get infected. Coronavirus affect our respiratory system so that it is called severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. Before knowing that how COVID-19 affect our body, we first know about how lungs work. This part is known as trachea or also called windpipe. This trachea is divided into two parts called bronchi, and this bronchi further branch into smaller bronchi and even smaller tube called bronchioles. When we breathe, oxygen goes through this windpipe and bronchi to our bronchioles. At the end of these bronchioles, alveoli are present. The alveoli are where the lungs and blood exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide during the process of breathing in and breathing out. Alveoli are covered by capillary blood vessel. When breathing in, alveoli expand, and when breathing out, alveoli shrink to expel carbon dioxide. As we know, our body is made up of around 37.2 trillion cells. Cells are a smaller unit of our body. So that obviously the lungs, trachea, bronchioles, brain, alveoli are also made up of cells. As you can see, this is one cell. This part is called cell membrane. If coronavirus cross this membrane and enter in our cell, then it will make millions of copy itself and infect a person. This is genetic material of coronavirus, and this is spike protein, and this is lipid envelope. As we know, cell membrane is semi-permeable, which means that everything around the cell cannot enter into it, but nutrients can enter into the cell and waste material can come out of cell. Because of this, coronavirus cannot enter into the cell directly through the cell membrane. This is angiotensin converting enzyme 2 receptor, which is most abundant on the surface of type 2 alveolar cell of lungs. This is the reason why coronavirus does not affect the cell of our other body part like brain, hand, legs, because S2 receptor mostly found on lungs. The virus uses a special surface glycoprotein called spike to connect to the S2 receptor, and once bound protein through conformational change and alternation in the plasma membrane will facilitate the sort of receptor mediated endocytosis that pulls the virus inside the host cell. Once inside, we have encoding, so all of this protein will be removed and the genetic material of this coronavirus released into the host cell cytoplasma. The genetic material of coronavirus is RNA, which acts as a molecular message instructing host cell machinery to read the template and translate it into protein that make up new virus particle. After entering in our cell, the coronavirus takes the machinery of our cell under its control and makes multiple copies itself. Within few days, this virus will make millions of copies itself and will damage that cell and come out and go to the nearby cell. This period is incubation period when symptoms to first appear on an infected individual. The incubation time for COVID-19 ranges from 1 to 14 days. Now, when first cell destroy and millions of other copies of virus are formed, our innate immune system will be activated and it start to killing them. Remember, we get fever because our innate immune system has created hostile environment to kill this virus by increasing our body temperature, etc. Now we are going to know science behind why young people recover from coronavirus faster. When the coronavirus and our immune system are fighting, at that time our advanced immune system is active, which is also called the adaptive immune system, and start releasing antibody. After that, this antibody connect on the spike protein of coronavirus and preventing them from attaching to the S2 receptor of our cell. Due to this, coronavirus do not able to enter into the cell and cannot make multiple copy of itself. Now when our antibody attached to the spike protein of the coronavirus, at that time our macrophages will be activated. Macrophages are one type of white blood cell which are also part of our immune system. Macrophages will go where our antibody are present, and along with antibody the coronavirus will also be inserted by macrophages, and through this all coronavirus will disappear from our body. I want to tell you once more thing that it takes time for our advanced immune system to make antibody against the coronavirus, because our advanced immune system first understand the spike protein of the coronavirus and make antibody accordingly. Now we are going to know why the fertility rate of coronavirus higher in older people than younger people. This is because the immune system of old people is weak. Weak means that their body does not make as many antibody as they need. If you have understood this concept, congratulations, then you have also understood the working mechanism of vaccine. As we know, coronavirus has a spike protein on its surface that help in entering human cell. The coronavirus vaccine help our body make antibody that recognize spike protein and can then fighting off the virus. The vaccine contain ingredients that give our body instruction to produce the spike protein using the virus genetic code. Then our body makes antibody that can recognize the spike protein on the coronavirus if it enter our body and help fighting it off. This means that if you choose to take a vaccine, you are less likely to get severe sick if you infected by coronavirus in future. Thanks for watching this video and giving your valuable time. For more such video, subscribe our channel and don't forget to like and share this video.